So first and foremost, I want to welcome you guys to this live edition. Kindly just let me know if you can hear me so well, so I get started. Yeah, and cheers to everybody that is already watching in. So guys, if you're already watching in, just let me know if you can hear me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as we go along in this video. So just let me know if you're tuned in. Let me know if you can hear me. Then we get started. We get started, guys. We are getting started. We're looking at a very important topic today. We're talking about how to make money on the internet. So, and I know quite a number of people have been wondering, how do I start making some money off the internet? So this is the opportunity for you. This is the moment. And I think this will be a very, very good moment for everybody that is tuned in to be able to learn finally without a cup. Yes, how are you? Somebody let me know if you guys can hear me well. That's the most important thing. If you guys can hear me well, that's what I want to do. So I can go ahead. So kindly just let me know if you can hear me well. Just make a comment. Make a comment for me if you can hear me. Then I go ahead. Then I go ahead and I get started. I don't want to start if people can't hear me. That's what I need to do right now. So please let me know if you can hear me. Anyone that is already tuned in, so that I can go straight onto the topic for today. Okay, cool. So just to say the sound is okay, not the best quality though. All right, we can work on the quality in the coming video. So most welcome guys to this wonderful episode, and I'm very excited to be talking to you. Definitely this is gonna be very, very insightful because I have quite often had so many questions from many videos asking how they can get started on the internet and how they can make money. And of course, when I talk about making money, I don't talk about scamming people. Please don't think about scamming people when I talk about making money on the internet. And also don't think about doing dubious things to make money on the internet. I talk about real stuff that you can do to give you some money, of course, on top of the other things you do. And these are the things that we're going to discuss today. But first and foremost, if you're already watching in, please give me a thumbs up. As the host, don't forget to like the video. And if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our future content. Yeah, so first we are going to get started on the smallest and one of the most important aspects that are always ignored by people. I want to tell you guys that everything you do on the internet, there is quite a lot of other things you can do to bring you a stream of income. And for me, I think this is the most important aspect that as the youth today, we need to pick into this. Given the circumstances that we're living in today, you're going to hear quite a lot of people talk about going online, doing e-commerce, doing business online. And you may start asking your question, what is e-commerce? Why are people talking about going online? What is so special about this thing called online? And this is what I want us to look at today. I want to discuss the things that you guys can do and make sure that you start out something that can bring you a stream of income, which is something very, very doable. And anyone that has a smartphone, anyone that has a computer can be able to do this. So stream number one that I'm going to look at that can bring you money, I'm going to look at the simplest thing, using your social media to sell other people's products. And I'm talking about other people's products. It's not about you owning the product. It's not about you owning the business. You don't actually have to own the brand, but you can actually be able to earn money by helping other people sell their products. And how do you do this? So many of you have your social media platforms. You have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have Facebook. When you create your page, you actually can be able to help other people sell their products on your page, and they pay you for the products they sell. And how do you do this? So first and foremost, reach out to a business that you think is selling commodities that are very good. Okay, reach out to that business as an individual and ask them if it is very okay for you to help them market their business. Now, the simplest way you can do that is when you reach out to business, don't straight away ask them to pay you to market their business. Negotiate a commission-based kind of scale where if you sell something, then people pay you for what you have sold out of their brand. And this is one of the most interesting and most profitable things. I'll tell you this, many people that do sell cars, many people that do sell products from across the world don't own them. Don't own them. And this is what you need to know. You, as somebody that is using YouTube today, you as someone that is using Twitter today, you as someone that is using Facebook today, I want you to know that the biggest deal you can cut is actually helping other people sell their services. You work to a business, and the business you think actually is having marketable services, because don't work to a business where the services are not moving, the products are not moving. Look at your marketplace, look at your area. It could be a restaurant, it could be textiles, it could be fashion, shoes, anything. Talk about it. So long as somebody owns a business you think is marketable, and you think actually people look towards buying their products and services, work to this business and don't ask them to pay you, because many businesses run away from social media marketers. They run away from people that come saying, hey, I'm going to market your product. I'm going to do this for you on my platform. Look up to something that is called commission based. Tell them that if we sell this much, this is much you're going to offer me. It could be per product, it could be per service that is offered, and then you keep doing that. Now, the biggest advantage of helping other people sell their products is you never limit yourself. Because I can help someone who is selling shoes, I can also help at the same time, I can walk to a restaurant and I refer people to this restaurant to go and buy food from that restaurant, and then they are able to pay me because customers are now using my social media platforms as a reference point when they go to the restaurant. Okay, that is stream number one. Stream number two, you become an affiliate marketer to those that are already selling online. Now, the first one that I talked about, where you help other people, you market other people's products and services, necessarily is not affiliate marketing, because that one is something you can do within your reach, within your region, within your town. Now, the second one is you become an affiliate marketer, where you go on your social media platforms and share links to products of other people that are selling things online, so that when people buy from that platform, you get paid for the products that have been bought from that platform. And that is something also very, very, very interesting, where you can be able to make money on your social media actually without owning the business, without owning the product. Okay, affiliate marketing is so good that it gives you the opportunity to do the things you love as you market, as you sell other products. And take an example. If, for example, you're a good dancer and you love dancing and you always post your videos, it does not stop you from including links maybe to shoes, links to the dress that you're wearing, links to different things on other affiliate, on other online platforms that are selling products. And the moment you do that, then many people that come to watch your videos of you dancing are actually going to also end up clicking on these links, and you never know how many services or how many products they'll buy. Now, once you have signed up for this program, then you start earning something from the side. One thing I must tell you guys is that money that comes off the internet never comes in a huge amount, but you can collect a huge amount from small deals. The people that have big deals are the people that have really been on the internet for some time and have built an audience, and they are referred to as influencers. Of course, influencer marketing is one of the things we're also going to look at. And many of you guys spend a lot of time on the internet. This is why it becomes very important to know how much you can spend your time on the internet, as much as as well as making money on the side. And I think that is what we all need to be doing in the recent times. Given the COVID situation, I want us guys to understand. If you guys are already watching me, you all need to understand that COVID has become a very normal thing that we must get used to, because businesses and people traveling, people operating their businesses, all went on hold in the beginning, but many are now coming back. So what does this mean? This means that we need to get used to the new normal, and the new normal is not something that we're just going to jump onto. The new normal is something we know has been actually as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, and it is likely to change the spectrum of doing business and the spectrum of actually selling and marketing services. Take, for example, entertainment. The entertainment industry is getting affected so hard. But does this mean the entertainment industry is going to cease to exist? No. The entertainment industry is going to continue existing. But what are the opportunities that do lie in the entertainment industry that we can all jump onto? What are these opportunities that lie in this music industry, in the comedy industry, in the bar and restaurant industry? These opportunities is what I'm looking at right now. Because what is going to happen is this. Many businesses are going to reduce their workforce, okay? And this is something that is unavoidable. We're all going to go that way. But what this means is there will be other opportunities that will be presented, okay? Rest assured, the businesses may get rid of some people that have been working with them because they just cannot afford to have that labor force for a very long time. But the other fact we need to know is those businesses are not closing out. Okay, a few will close out, others will stay. So those that are going to stay are going to find other alternatives to which to deliver the services and products they deal in at a very affordable cost. Because remember, if a business can't maintain its workforce today, then it means it is going to devise a way in which to do business without having so many physical people present at the premises of the business or even in the operations of the business. And this is where the internet is actually going to become a very phenomenal factor in doing business. And you need to tap into these opportunities as early as now. All right? So we have looked at affiliate marketing. We have looked at you moving out of your comfortable zone of just posting your pictures to posting your pictures with links talking about other businesses, to posting your pictures with products and services from other businesses, so that when people buy, you get paid for what you sell. Now, many of you may look at this kind of thing and say, hey, look here. How many times are people going to buy shirts and they get paid? How many times are people going to buy shoes and they get paid? But listen, how about if you had 1,000 people reading your content on a daily, and out of the 1,000 people, you just have 10 people buying shoes on a daily, and you have a 10%, or even if it is a 5% on every pair of shoes sold. Compute that per month and tell me, if you have 5 of those brands, one is a restaurant, one is selling textile, selling shoes, dresses, shirts, and stuff like that, and maybe another is selling spare parts. Another could even be selling kitchenware and stuff like that. Tell me, if you have 1,000 people watching your content on a daily, and you have 30 people buying from the businesses that you're marketing, and you're getting 5% commission on each of the sale made, that will actually start bringing you something. Now, the best thing is this: when you start referring and giving people advice on the products and services they can buy, people start to trust you. And that trust is what you're looking for. Now, I warned you when you were starting this video that selling on the internet is not about spamming. It is not about impersonation. It's not about selling fake things. Okay, so many people sell fake things on the internet thinking that they're making a one lifetime sale and forgetting that there is quite a lot of things they can actually be able to sell. And if you start selling fake things on the internet, then you cut yourself short. You cut yourself short of what you can be doing on the internet. And this is something that you don't want to do. This is something you always need to avoid. You need to avoid selling fake things. You need to avoid scamming people. Just be genuine and go onto the products and services that you think actually people like, that you think actually the market is looking for. This is what will bring you the reputation that is going to sell you to the next brand that you'll be working with. And this is something that you all need to put into consideration. The other aspect that will bring you money on the internet is called email marketing. Now, with email marketing, you actually going to sell and market other people's products using your email address. Okay. Now, how does this work? Now, many of you are going to ask me, how does this work? How do you go about email marketing? And does it really pay? Does it really bring about the revenue that I'm talking about in this case? Does it give you that real aspect that you want to have as an individual? Now, first and foremost, if you're already watching it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And also don't forget to leave a comment in case you have something that you want to say about this live stream. Okay, so let's look at email marketing. What does email marketing entail? Sometimes I don't want to go so complicated into these things, but I will tell you something as simple as this. Imagine how many contacts you have in your email, and imagine how many of them you can reach out to with a given product or service. And how this works is you don't actually also have to own the product, okay? And I'm talking about people that are actually on social media but don't have the products and services to sell. But also for those that already have products and services as a business or as a brand that does exist, this is something you can introduce to your business. Like I have told you, it is very important to understand the times that we're dealing in and also how businesses are going to be able to survive. This is one of the most important aspects for everybody that owns a business or for everyone that is offering a service. You need to find a way to survive in this period. And if you haven't been doing email marketing, this is the time you need to get started on that front. So email marketing, you do have email conversations sent out to different individuals on different days and different periods. What this helps out is every time you have a product to market, you actually have enough space to write about it and recommend it to your connection. Okay? Imagine how many email addresses you have, and imagine how many people out of your contacts are always looking out for products and services. Now, if you made yourself a crystal clear point of reference for all your connections, that every Monday, every Tuesday, or every Wednesday, you become that very strong digital tool that your platform, your email address actually becomes a reference point for people looking out for different products and services. And these companies whose products and services you market on your email pay you when people go to buy these products and when they hire these services. Now, this sounds complicated to many people that may not know how it works. Now, this works in a very, very simple style. I'll give you an example. If I am selling John Walker, or if I have a friend selling John Walker, and I know John Walker is a drink that many people prefer actually to have every weekend, I am going to write an email and put out all the John Walker outlets which I have talked to. Of course, if you're going to work this out and it brings you a stream of income, then you need to know certain things, because what you need to be doing is people need to understand where to pick the services or where to pick the product. And for you to be able to do that, you need to speak to the people that own this business. Because every time someone comes and they use your reference code to buy a product and service, you get paid for it. Okay? So you get to recommend the best outlets that are selling those products and services, number one. Number two, you also get to recommend the best prices for the given product or service. Now, this becomes very, very interesting at a level where people no longer want to waste time searching the internet for the right products and for the right sources. Instead, people start sending you emails asking, hey, tell us where we can get this kind of drink. Tell us where we can get this kind of product. And in a way, you make yourself a directory of services and products online. All the things I'm talking about, you don't have to own the business. I want you guys to understand that many of you have heard about something called network marketing and all these kind of things, which is very, very fantastic business. But I want you guys to focus your attention now on what the internet can offer you. And I talk out of some experience that I have had on the internet. I may not have tapped into all the channels, but I'm working towards that. And I'm working towards tapping into all those channels. But here is the thing. You need to understand that for you to be able to tap into these things, the first thing you need to do is you need to understand that people out there are always searching for things. People are always searching for things, searching for products, searching for services, searching for short-term services, searching for human resource. There is quite a number of things. And what I just described is the email marketing. If you want to try this out and you think you don't know how to get started, check out my About page. You'll see my email address. Send me an email, and if you're ready to get started, I can help you with a strategy that will get you started, and then you see how you progress on this journey. Now, stream number 4 that I want us to look about, and which is very, very important. Many of you have had something called influencer marketing. Now, many of you may be asking, what is influencer marketing? And how do I become an influencer? Or even, who is an influencer? Let me tell you guys, every time you walk to a shop and buy something very nice and fantastic and you love it, there are actually thousands of people that love the same product that you have bought. There are thousands of people that love the same service that you have bought. And how can you make money out of the products you buy for yourself, out of the products that you buy for other people? This is how you do it. You walk to any service provider and buy their service or buy their product. And you know this product is something that you love, and so many other people may like the same product. Go ahead and recommend this product to your circle and see what their responses are. The first time you do this, don't ask the business to pay you. Don't ask the business to pay you the first time you refer their service and product to your circle. The moment you do that and people give you feedback, oh, I love that shoe, or I've been looking for that product and service, then this is where the real transformation is. Get this feedback and walk back to the place where you bought that product. I'll tell you, business owners sometimes don't market on some of our streams because they don't have access to us. Okay? And if you happen to find a good place that sells a product that you really, really genuinely love, just know there are hundreds of people that would love this same product. And this will also spark a relationship between the business owner and you, who is actually, in the first case, was a customer. You bought a product. And the reason I talk about buying is because I don't want you guys to give references to products that are not working. I don't want you to give references to products that are fake. So you must test it. You must sample these products before you start recommending people to go ahead and buy these products. How you become an influencer is the fact that you have tested the service and then you go ahead to recommend the same services and products to other people. Now, this depends at the rate at which people engage on your content. And like I said before, every platform has what we call an audience. Every platform has a group of people that, how do you differentiate between a fake and genuine product? Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Ivan. I'm gonna try and define that, Ivan. Yeah, but before I actually answer Ivan's question, every time you recommend something, and this is a very, very big thing for you guys to note. Every time you recommend something, ensure that that product and service you're recommending is one that you've either tested or you have somebody within your close proximity that has tested or tried it out. The reason is when you refer people to a fake service, people will lose trust in what you're doing. Okay? People will think you're only doing it for a selfish interest. And the worst behavior you want to put your brand into, the worst behavior you want to put yourself into is being branded as a selfish marketer on the internet. Selfish marketers never focus on the feedback from their customers. Selfish marketers never focus on the repercussions of someone buying a fake product. And if you want to avoid that, then keep your brand on a safer side by recommending products and services that you've either tried out or you've had someone close to you try out these services. And this is very key. Okay? Now, as you become an influencer, you'll realize and discover that there are so many things we buy on a daily basis. There are so many things we buy, from the gadgets we use to the things we use in our home to the things we buy to use on a daily, things like what we wear, the makeup we wear, the colognes we use, the perfumes we use, and all this stuff. Many businesses do sell these products, but may not have a bigger budget to go and advertise on radio. But they will have a smaller budget for a micro influencer, for somebody on social media who can refer people to their business to buy some of their products. And this is another revenue stream. Now, I see quite a lot of people on the internet ignoring how much their photos, how much their videos that they keep posting on their platform can transform how much they earn. And the reason I'm talking about this, many people will say, hey, me, I'm on social media for fun. Everybody joins social media for fun. But because we are in changing times, as I made this video, a few days ago, Instagram announced that they are going to be paying people that create content on Instagram. Now, if people creating content on Instagram are being paid, how about you who is actually creating content and you're getting nothing out of it? This is the question we need to answer. You don't need to be having 1 million followers for people to come and pick referrals from you. You just need to decide on which products you want to focus. Okay? It could be hair, it could be beauty, cosmetics, it could be lifestyle, it could be fitness and gym, it could be food, it could be nutrition. Okay? You could be a medic. You want to advise people on what to do. You want to advise people on what products to buy in situations where maybe they have someone who is suffering or they have someone who is sick. Okay? So all these are possible sources of income. But what I have discovered is many people always think, hey, I'm not big on the internet, so I can't make money. I'm not yet 1,000 followers, so I can't make money. Let me tell you, my friend, you don't start from 1,000. You start from 10. You start from 5. And this is how you grow. Every time you let yourself grow in what you do, then you start creating the confidence that is going to push you to the next level. And this is where we need to go. Every time I tell people that I used to take social media as a passion, right now I tell you I take social media as a part-time job. And when I talk about a part-time job, you know how serious a job is. You know how serious a job can be. And this is the era where we are actually going. The era where the internet is a real fourth industrial revolution. The era where COVID pandemic has changed the game. It has changed the field. The playground is changing. And we need to realize this. We need to be fast to jump onto this. I'll tell you, about 17% of youth in the United States survive and actually earn a ton of money on social media. If you look at it, we do have a very big population of youth in Africa. Why is it that for us, we actually spend to buy gadgets and spend to be on the internet and we can't earn out of it? What does it cost for a teacher-based home to start teaching people on YouTube so that they can be able to pay to watch those lectures? What does it cost for you who knows how to bake to teach people how to bake so that they can pay to even watch this content, or away from watching the content, to buy your products after they have seen what you're doing? This is the era where we need to open up and make sure that we maximize the opportunities the internet offers, and to make sure that we don't leave any opportunities unattended to. Now, the conversation I'm having right now does not only apply to those that do not have jobs, or does not only apply to those that have social media accounts. This conversation, you could be watching this conversation and you don't actually have any active social media platform, but you are a business person. You are a person who is already in trade. You're buying and selling stuff. This is the opportunity for you to start drawing out a schedule. This is the opportunity for you to start understanding how you as an individual can actually be able to benefit from the activity on the internet. I'm going to stream number 5. Stream number 5 goes to talented people, very talented people. You're a singer, you're a musician, you are a photographer, you are an artist. I mean, these guys that know how to draw things, you really can make your portrait so well. You know how to take your very nice photography, and you need to earn out of it. This is how you do it. On the internet, there are so many businesses across the globe that actually want to compile data from different parts of the world, but do not have a representative in each of those parts. And if you want to confirm this, I want you guys, after watching this video, you go to Google and put in the word search, or doing photography for business, or doing photography for money, or freelance photography for money. I want you guys to go and search those keywords, and you will see how many organizations across the globe are actually do need photography, but don't have representatives in this country. They don't have representatives in Uganda, South Sudan, DR Congo, Tanzania, Kenya. Mention it. Now, if you are passionate about photography, if your work is actually around a skill that you have, then the internet can help you find opportunities where you become a freelance employee or a freelance worker for organizations that are doing different projects around the world. People are always doing research. There are surveys people are giving out online. There are so many things that people do elsewhere, not even within our country, but they need representatives in our country. These are other opportunities that you can tap into. Without even owning a very active social media page, you can move yourself to Google and Google out the opportunities of freelance services that you can provide. If you're someone that knows how to bake, look out for people that are always having events, reach out to them and ask if you can be able to provide your baking product to them. If you're someone that takes photography, and seriously, look out for those that are looking for freelance photographers and be part of that. And this is just one stream that I'm telling you guys. It's not your full-time job, but you have been taking photos and posting them on Instagram. You have been taking photos and posting them on Twitter. You've been taking photographs and posting them on Facebook at a free cost. I mean, nobody is paying you. You are spending money and time to take these very nice pieces of work and you don't get paid for it. Now is the time for you to change that narrative. Now is the time for you to actually understand that the internet is bigger than what you see in your phone. The internet is bigger than what you surf on your computer. It is bigger than what you think your friends are watching. The internet is a global village of opportunities that we all need to be tapping into. You may ask yourself why I'm doing these videos and why I always keep telling people that if you want to actually tap into another kind of resource, the internet is one of those things that is so massive and so big for everybody, so big for everyone to actually be a part of it, but also it has remained a growing trend for the last 20 years. Now, the biggest question that is going to come to your mind is how do I get paid? Even if I found this opportunity on the internet, how do I get paid? I ask you another question before I answer the question of how you get paid. When you provide a service and someone pays you for that service, how do you get paid? Some people get paid through direct payments in their bank account. Other people get paid through money transfers. Other people get paid through Western Union, MoneyGram, Worried Remit, um, so many platforms people get paid on. Now, as somebody that is going to provide a service on the internet, you will get paid according to the platform that you have signed up for. Okay? Sometimes people will send the payment through Western Union, other people will send it through mobile money, other people will send it directly to your bank account. So you should never worry of how people are going to pay you. What you should actually be worrying about is how many opportunities are out there that do exist in your field. I have been watching some platforms in the last 3 months, and I have seen so many education people. I have seen so many teachers, so many professors stranded in their houses. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, do these people know that what they have is actually the resource that people are looking for? Do these teachers even understand that if you opened up a YouTube channel, you would actually start literally teaching quite a number of people and you get paid for what you're doing on the internet? Away from even getting paid directly by YouTube, you would actually start getting recommendations and people that actually want you to be part of a consulting team, okay, that maybe they want to contact. So all these are opportunities, but the problem we have today is we keep ignoring a lot of stuff. And I'll keep saying this. I'll keep telling people, no matter what you're doing today, it is very important to understand the changing world. It is very, very important to know where the world is moving to. I understand in our kind of environment where data is still very expensive, where sometimes also buying a very good gadget that can allow you to do good things is also not easy to afford. I want to tell you something that can never stop the opportunities that do exist on this platform. And this is what we all need to understand. I will not stop reminding people that many of us are educated, but the job industry does not have enough to take care of us, which results to a point that we must do something about ourselves to be able to survive. And this is the thing that we all need to discover. This is the thing that we all need to identify. Because at the end of the day, you could have a degree, but how many people do own degrees now? How many people have gotten first class? So many people. The job industry has kept on decreasing, and it will keep decreasing. Because imagine that now countries and industries have been on lockdown. Do you expect out of reality that industries are going to open up and there will be a job opportunity? Are industries going to open new opportunities, or industries are going to actually close out some of the opportunities so that they can be able to survive? And many of you have already seen this happen to different sectors in the economy. So if we need to keep afloat, we need to be able to pick into some of these opportunities. And like I have said, whether you're 56 years old or you're 70 years old, what these conditions that we're going through is dictating is the fact that be somewhere and sell a product and a service without meeting physically. Be somewhere and refer a service or a product to somebody without meeting physically. And have a talent, have passion about something, use that talent, create a niche, create a group of people that are actually looking for that talent or appreciating your services, and put that on the internet. Social media is a real big time career. If you're watching me today, this is 2020. I'll tell you guys, in the next 4 or 5 years, the internet is going to be one of the biggest employers in the world. And there is no doubt it will remain, because everybody needs it. We all need knowledge. We all need resources. People are starting to go to space. How this planet is going to communicate with the ventures in space is through the internet. The internet is going to become more affordable in the near future. And when it becomes more affordable, it means many people are going to resort to the internet as a source of information and action to their problems. And with video on this platform, in the near future, you are going to be in a space that has grown, okay? Than waiting for the future, you start today. You start today to practice how you are actually going to grow your business, how you are actually going to help other people sell their services, how you are actually going to become an affiliate marketer. Amazon still wants to sell its products to Ugandans, but if they're Ugandan who hope Ugandans find the right products on Amazon, is there a Ugandan who is hoping Ugandans find the right products on eBay? Did you guys know that actually offering service, you don't need to own the product? Because the biggest service you can offer an individual is to help them identify the right product in its right measures that they are looking for a given purpose or for a given task. Many people have lost money on the internet because they end up buying the wrong thing. In fact, even others have lost money on the internet because they get scammed. Okay? Now, if you started a firm, if you started a company that simply identifies the genuine products that Ugandans can buy on the internet, believe me, that opportunity is huge. But we sometimes tend to look at it as something that doesn't really work out, and that's something that doesn't really bring you money. Now, how much money you get paid on the internet depends on how creative you are and how sharp you become for you to be able to tap into the attention of the people. That is what it means. If you have the capacity to become creative and also tap into the attention of the people, then you are likely to earn more than somebody who is less creative and somebody who is not tapping into the attention of the people. That is what it means. Because at the end of the day, when someone tells you that you're going to be earning from the internet, it doesn't mean money is going to fly into your pocket. What it means is the internet has, as a platform, has a lot of opportunities for you to tap into and then create something that will bring you value. At the end of the day, that is what you need. Every business, everyone that is actually on social media and they have been able to grow their platform, they didn't start from a million. And this is what I'm telling you. Stop undermining your ability. Stop undermining your potential. Stop undermining your talent. Your talent is what other people want to see. Your talent is what other people want to learn from. So make sure that you bring your talent forward as you work on it to grow. Make sure that you use other people's business to make something for yourself. And this is the simplest way on how to get ground and start making something out for yourself. And you start earning money that will somehow, somewhere, make you a better individual, but also help you to be able to grow. Because at the end of the day, if you're spending time to buy all these things, airtime, you buy gadgets and nice stuff, and you spend 4, 6 hours on the internet, but you're not earning out of it, I'll tell you, no matter whether you want to become an influencer or not, genuinely speaking, you are spending a lot of time that is not bringing you return on investment. Every time you start living life like that, you make a lot of losses in life. Okay? And this is not the time to make those losses. This is the time you can use your voice. This is the time you can use your picture. This is the time you can use your video to generate revenue. And if you are out there and you're watching me in June 2020 and you get started in June 2020, by June 2021, your journey will be different from the time when you got started. The beauty about these things is the internet doesn't hide things. Everything that you want to do, there is someone else that is doing it. Everything that you want to do, there are other people elsewhere in the world that are doing it. So take off your time and make Google your friend. Take off your time and start to research. Make Google your friend. These opportunities do exist. And as a reality check, personally, I have been able to grow something, and I still have a brand that I'm growing courtesy of the internet. You too can be able to do that, because if you start today, then tomorrow the process would have grown than when you wait to start tomorrow. Okay? When you keep spending time on the internet, you still need to be spending time as you earn something into your pocket. I hope this was very helpful to everybody that has watched it. And I hope for those of you that are online, you have been able to learn something today. And I pray and hope that it will be able to help those that will be watching this video later. If you are watching and you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please, I request you that you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Also, go ahead and give us a thumbs up for the video that we have actually done today. And the many others that we've already done, I pray that you go down and be able to watch those that bring you value. The way you spend your time on the internet has a lot to do with how much you earn. Watching a lot of internet content that doesn't bring you value is spending resources without return on investment. And even though you may think that you don't need to become a social media influencer, time is going to come when everybody that is actually active on the internet is the one that is earning than the people that are actually doing physical things. So this is the opportunity that you have to start practicing, to start looking out for those opportunities that will make your career even bigger. If you're already somebody who is building a career, look at consultancy. If you're already someone who you have a lot of money, look at the people you can hope to become better. When you have resources, there is a group of people that doesn't have. If you shift some of those resources to this group, then you help them become better, and then you create more opportunities. And what will that will result into you getting even bigger rewards for what you have done. So the internet has an opportunity for everyone. For those that are looking to get the opportunity, and for those that already have the opportunity and are looking for those people that are actually in search of something to do, the internet has that platform and it offers both. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you again. And I hope this discussion was helpful. Like I said, if you really want to contact me and you think you have something we need to discuss, kindly go ahead and check the About tab on my YouTube channel and send me an email so we can have a broader discussion. Much love and respect, you guys, and please keep safe. COVID-19 is real, and you don't want to be a victim. We need to be here and wait for the vaccine until it surfaces. Until then, I'll see you guys again on another